It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
It is round 2 of the NBA playoffs. The intensity just kicked up a notch for Game 2. Welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The Eastern Conference semifinals continue here on 2K Sports. Game 2. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. It's the Orlando Magic facing the Indiana Pacers. We take a look at the Pacers. Tough loss for them in Game 1. We'll see if they can rally back in front of their hometown crowd to tie the series.
And this virtually becomes a must-win after that loss in Game 1. You almost never see a team drop the first two at home and go on to win a playoff series.
Yeah, they'll be reeling if this one gets away from them. Having to hit the road down zip to 2. But if they right the ship here today, it'll still be anybody's series.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Kyle Korver is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Ariza in at the 3, the small forward.
And I think down low is where Antetokounmpo is really so effective, using those long arms of his to get shots off over the defense, really at will.
And it's in there. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Turner. And it's sent back by Millsap.
Pretty cool to see Millsap turn shots back. I mean, he's a mobile, athletic, big man who is taking pride in his defensive work.
Now, here's Westbrook. And it's Korver in the corner. Just 5 to shoot from deep. And Russell Westbrook with the 3. Westbrook's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, awesome watching Westbrook drain the 3 ball there. He just needs to focus on being a little more efficient from downtown.
Antetokounmpo against Ariza. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Millsap kicks to Korver. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And the rejection by Cauley Stein. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
There's a chance he could go for a big game if they don't D him up on the perimeter.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Out of hand on it.
And Ariza works his butt off on defense. I mean, whether he's down low or on the perimeter, he knows how to block shots.
Korver dishes to Ariza. He kicks it to Westbrook. Outside Millsap. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Millsap's got 5 points so far.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Turner with the screen. Murray kicks to Turner. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Ariza. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket tonight. Here's Orlando now. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Ariza against Antetokounmpo. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
You know, the length of Ariza is tough for defenses to deal with. Amazing watching him draw contact while getting into a shot.
Both free throws good from Trevor Ariza.
Textbook shooting from the stripe. Great form, soft release, mark it up.
Murray kicks to Antetokounmpo. Down low, here's Cauley Stein. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
You know, even though Antetokounmpo is a bigger guy, longer guy, he handles and passes like a point guard. I mean, he's always on the lookout for how he can set up his teammates for good shots.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
Well, it's a thing of beauty watching him attack the defense like that. I mean, they wanted no part of him on that layup.
Rocked in the pass to Murray. Right side, Antetokounmpo over Ariza. And that does it for the first quarter. Magic lead by 9. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the... And Orlando has possession. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. They won in their last outing, Saturday's game.
You know what? It's a fine line between attacking but yet staying under control, and they did, and that's why they shot such a high percentage.
Yeah, they pushed the pace, and typically you get high-quality shots when you do that. I thought they were terrific all game, Greg.
Brogdon out there with Murray. Then it's Turner, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the small forward spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Jordan the screen. Jordan with a screen on Brogdon. Brogdon against Westbrook. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Westbrook's got 5 points in the quarter.
And Westbrook is a terror from the mid-range. Terrific at sticking it to the defense from that spot on the floor.
Coley Stein a screen. And Turner kicks to Antetokounmpo. Dishes it to Korver. In the corner, it's Westbrook. And out of bounds as the Pacers gain possession. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Second, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. Murray with it. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Turner feeds it to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the clock. Good D by Ariza.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
He feeds it to Korver. Here's the screen. Ariza dishes to Westbrook. Jordan sets the pick for Westbrook. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, he's dangerous right now. He feels like he's making every shot he puts up.
Coley Stein a screen. Outside Turner. There's the dish to Antetokounmpo. Over Ariza. Count it, and the Orlando lead has been cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Antetokounmpo.
And Giannis is a beast, the Greek freak, a dominant player on the offensive end.
Westbrook passes to Millsap. Back to Westbrook. 1:19 left in the first half of the game. Millsap a screen. Off the screen. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
Brogdon with it. Westbrook picks him up. And here is Brogdon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
Agreed. I mean, when the defense is right there, you got to move the ball, make the extra pass. That's a case of a poor shot selection.
Jordan kicks to Ariza. For 3, Westbrook. Pacers with the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brogdon the pass to Murray. Brogdon a screen on Korver. Murray kicks to Brogdon. Coley Stein a screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good D by Jordan. And so it's the Orlando Magic.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. This is Ernie Johnson. Well, for Orlando, they're in a perfect position to grab a hold of this series, up 1-0 already, and playing incredible basketball, which has given them a huge lead at halftime. They just couldn't have asked for a better scenario.
And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinal. Now here's Corver, our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. And so in the game for the Magic, Trevor Ariza out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's Jordan in at the 5 down low.
Man, you got to admire how easily Westbrook takes over games. I mean, an offensive juggernaut who is tenacious when it comes to scoring.
Antetokounmpo against Ariza. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Not a lot of room, and that one is good. Antetokounmpo's got 10 points.
And Antetokounmpo demonstrating his in-between game, that mid-range game. Looks very self-assured when he gets the ball in that area of the court.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Cauley Stein a screen. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Turner with the screen. Shot clock at 5. The shot by Brogdon, no good.
Just tentative in the paint, lacking a little bit of confidence, allowed the defender to recover and contest that shot.
Here's Westbrook, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And Russell Westbrook is as explosive a guard as we've seen in the history of the game. An incredibly gifted scorer who can also punch it on you.
Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Timeout called the Pacers. Russell Westbrook really making a difference here.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Cauley Stein a screen. And it's Antetokounmpo.
Oh, man. How about the flash by Antetokounmpo? I mean, just an insanely talented athlete who loves to punish that rim.
Westbrook. That shot missing. So the Pacers will take it the other way. They set the screen. Antetokounmpo kicks to Brogdon. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Brogdon.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Magic leading by 16. Left side, Westbrook. Cauley Stein grabs the board.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Ariza against Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Looking for Cauley Stein. He gets it there. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Defensive rebounding, just such a crucial part of the game.
Yeah, it's finishing your defense, Greg. We know that. You can defend, then you got to rebound the miss, and you got to get to the glass with intensity.
Here's Millsap. Jordan, great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 16.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Turner with the screen. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Ariza covering. Antetokounmpo passes to Brogdon. 6 on the shot clock. Over Westbrook. The shot by Brogdon, no good. Orlando leading by 16. outside Westbrook. And there's the pass to Ariza. From deep. Stein grabs the board. Stein's got his third rebound on the night. Here's Antetokounmpo. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Antetokounmpo's got 14.
Even when there's defense present, I mean, Antetokounmpo is just a beast. Simply stated, that's what he is. I mean, out-muscles opponents, outsizes opponents, and oftentimes outthinks opponents too.
Russell Westbrook has been leading the charge for the Orlando Magic. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. And we'll be back with you shortly. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game. Pacers trail by 14. They've got Antetokounmpo, Murray out there with Brogdon. Then it's Willie Cauley-Stein, and it's Turner in at the power forward. That's the Pacers 5. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Lobs it up for Jordan. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. That's a 2 from Korver, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And the Magic lead by 14. The Pacers shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. There's the screen. Antetokounmpo kicks to Brogdon. Wants to get it to Antetokounmpo and does.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Westbrook against Brogdon. Shot from free throw range. Misses off the right iron. Wide open look here for Murray. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Murray's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Pacers. Right wing. Millsap against Turner. Millsap down low. And that's going to be a treble. Indiana, they're working against the clock right now. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Antetokounmpo kicks to Brogdon. Turner with the screen for Murray. And he makes good on the layup.
No answer for Murray from the defense so far. Absolutely ferocious at taking it inside.
Orlando leading by 7. Now, Korver. Ariza, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Ariza kicks to Westbrook. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Westbrook's got 10 points in just the second half.
And, you know, Westbrook is fearless. Likes getting deep inside and finishing around the rim and plays in attack mode all the time.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's 1:17 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Westbrook. 6 to shoot. He can't get it to go. Pacers trail by 9. Inside. Cauley-Stein's shot is good.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
So here's Westbrook. Kicks it to Millsap. Back to Westbrook. Here's Ariza. The kick out to Westbrook. There's the feed to Corver. He'll sap a screen. Jordan sets the pick for Ariza. Outside Westbrook. And it's Westbrook again missing.
And really nothing they can do now. They just got to play this one out.
Yep, this one's a wrap, partner.
And so it's Orlando winning this one. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape.
David, thank you as always. It's time for us to say so.